Hello, and welcome to the Page Between Oracle channel. I'm so glad that each and every one of you are here today. Thank you for joining me for today's reading of May 14th. Now remember, this is, everything is timeless, so the things that, the cards, the way they come out, it might not happen today. It may happen in the next few days. And please keep what resonates and leave the rest for the other viewers that are joining. So let's get started. So today we're going to use for the career and finance, the Moonology Oracle cards, relationships, getting into the vortex, and for the general daily, we're going to use the Psychic Tarot. And let's start with the quote card. Messages and energies for the collective. Messages and energies for the collective. You are encouraged, that's the word I'm trying to find, to use your intuition. As you know, the more you use your intuition, the more it will strengthen for you. Okay, messages and energies. Until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life and you will call it fate. Underneath, no matter how busy you are, you must find time for reading or surrender yourself to self-chosen ignorance. Interesting. Okay. Let's see how these cards will play into the reading. Start with the career and finance. Suggestions for how it can come into your reading. First, before I say that, look at this. So expect powerful change and don't let your past hold you back. So now as I shuffle for career and finance, suggestions for you is a job search, new business or a business that's already in existence. Promotion that you're expecting or wanting, a new job that you're going to start, changes in your finance, maybe you're going to buy something or sell something, expecting a check in the mail, paying bills, however you see fit. Those are just suggestions, messages and energies for the collective. First card out is it's time to take action. Show the world the real you. These are nice cards. A personal issue reaches resolution. Okay, let's see what's next. Bring love into the situation. What do you need to release? A new romantic cycle begins. Now, I do want to point out, and as I pointed out yesterday, well, first off, you can use these cards that we're going to form in the block any way that you see fit. Like career and finance, it could be down here somewhere. So these cards of love and romance, they may be with your own intuition, their own circumstance for relationships or general and daily. But if you do use them, you can use them for career and finance, because when you love what you do, that's considered love and a romantic cycle beginning. So that's why I want to pull these out to make you aware of that. And I think they're important to the reading. On the bottom of the deck is you are good enough. Oh, something wants to pop. Let's see. Communication is key is underneath that one. We'll just kind of set it that way. All right, let's move on to relationships. Suggestions are family, furry friends, partners, friends, co-workers, dates, neighbors. How about someone that's maybe doing some work for you at your house or for, I don't know, but you do. And then maybe you're shopping and it's a sales clerk. Okay, messages and guidance for the collective. cat is starting to play with the table, so we'll have to keep an eye on him because I got a candle burning over here. All right, so the first card out is, I'm gonna move this candle. The first card out is, our opinion about our children can influence their behavior. Excuse the interruption, my apologies. So the second card out is, I can find harmony by feeling for improved thoughts. And then, I have the power to direct my own thoughts. I'm reading them again to make sure that they're all pretty, you can intuit just the way they're reading. And I believe we can. Okay, let's see what else would come out. I am a vibrational being, vibrationally emanating desires. Wow. I can replace false premises with law-based premises. And then, by default, I could have attracted unwanted relationships. Let's just take all three of these too. I think they're important. This might be an important reading today. And then on the bottom of the deck is, a belief is only a thought I keep thinking. Oh my goodness. How true is that? All right, let's continue. So for general and daily, you can apply this any way you see fit. You know how you can see this in your own circumstance. So let's see. I'm gonna try now to move my candle down again. I like it on the table. It helps clear, but it wasn't far, but with the selenite that I have on the table and the candle, I feel it clears the energy and helps the reading for the collective. And that's why I like to have it set up this way. For the collective. Messages and energies. General and daily. I think I've used this deck before with this channel. I've had it a long time though, and they're nice. Okay, so first card out is Heartache and Loss, which is compared with the Three of Swords in the tarot. Prosperity Begins, which is the Ace of Pentacles. And then emotional withdrawal, which would be the Eight of Cups. Let's see what else comes out. Choose Wisely, which would be the Seven of Cups. The Waiting Game, which would be the Two of, let's see, is that a Two of Wands? That's what it is. And then, oh, this is not a, this is the solar plexus chakra. This is not part of the tarot. He added in chakra cards. So, okay, this is your personal power chakra. So, on the bottom of the deck is emotional loss, which would be the Five of Cups. So, all right, I want to go back to real quick before we close out here. To this card, until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life and you will call it fate. And I'll be honest, I really think this quote card plays into the general and daily, because if you look at this as the general and daily, and again, you got to use your own intuition for how it plays out in your life, but it could really be past, present, future. It could be how you're seeing things. The Eight of Cups, I know it's emotional, it says emotional withdrawal here, but what it could also be, the way I read the Eight of Cups in the tarot, is you're walking away from something that you know, that because you know that there's something better for you coming along. And the next card in the tarot is the Nine of Cups, which is wish fulfilled. So I just want to call that attention to you. And this emotional loss, I think, plays into just, I really feel that there's some of us that are leaving one chapter in our lives and going into a new chapter. And we may be feeling that past and unsure of what's coming into the future. And that's why we may be feeling this way. So those are my own personal opinions. Take them as you see fit. But I do hope that this reading has resonated for you and it brings some clarity to you and how you can transform your lives to make it more fulfilling and happiness and love of life. So I thank you for being here. I hope that you enjoyed today's reading, and I look forward to seeing you in the next reading. Until then, take care.